There we go. Bum.
Honestly, a score here by Washington or a field goal with like 6 minutes left in this game, and I still may be able to get it.
Can one of y'all check, make sure that we're live?
Not see it yet. Let me refresh.
Okay.
YouTube.
I have waiting for.
Yes, you are live.
Hey.
I don't see it yet. Let me refresh. Oh, yeah, you are. Okay.
Good deal.
And I see your beautiful face with a clean shave and a fresh haircut. My God.
My lord.
What is the YouTube?
Fat Jolly Guy.
There's an extra letter in there. There's fat fingered a whole another key.
Hey, don't worry about it. We all fat here. Oh, stop it, AP.
What?
I looked at myself on this stream and I went, wait, why do I look so fucking weird? Because I don't have my Fu Manchu right now. I have just the mustache, you know? And then the other day I went and I got a flat top, which I don't normally get the flat top. And then I'm like, man, I look like somebody who's getting ready to be like a serial killer or something, you know? Like, I don't know. But anyway, Joe said he's going to be a little bit still late. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And then he can hop in the action. Action, flaction, laxin, Jackson, right?
So I can help him a little bit. I will go ahead and stream.
My sister just texted me. She says, you look like the ice pick killer.
The ice truck killer?
That's not very nice.
I mean, what are you going to do?
He must have been one handsome fella.
Must have been. Or Ned Flanders. Okie diddly dokey, folks.
Okie diddly dokey.
I got the wrong colored shirt to be Ned Flanders.
Frickin' oakley dokley.
Although I do, I mean, looking at myself now, I mean,
I can't unsee it.
yeah, I mean, given me, I got some real Ned Flanders vibes going on right now.
I mean, maybe.
Oh my goodness. What?
Pizza for dinner.
You ordered pizza for dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, okay, Zach Ertz.
Wait.
That's
He's got to be over 100.
We, she says.
Like my bus.
I would love for him to score a
Do you
garbage
like
time
pancakes? Yeah, we like pancakes.
You want Ertz, I want
Do you
Diami.
like French
So I
toast?
don't even think Diami's on the field.
Yeah, we like French toast.
French toast sticks.
Oh, okay. Do. Can't wait to get a mouthful. When's dinner? Why are you texting me instead of talking in the YouTube chat? Since you are live and watching it. I have a whole party of people here just waiting for new people to talk to.
Yeah.
Oh, well, is your sports ball to a point where we can get started?
Sports ball.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's always to a point where we can get started.
I don't want to interrupt you guys, you know?
Oh, that's what Texas is.
Oh,
We
it's
don't
on your
want to
TV.
interrupt
Oh,
you.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Hello, everybody. It is your Dungeon Daddy, Fat Jolly Guy, and we are back for another amazing episode of Fables of the Forsaken. Last time when we were here, our party had answered the call of a mysterious Kenku known only as the Raven. After a bit of back and forth, the party agreed to go on this mysterious journey inside a magical tome. Having taken possession of a bookmark that would allow the user's mind to be transported inside the book, the party was then sent on a journey, falling through space and time and landing in the waters of the ocean just off of a sandy beach. But this peaceful and serene atmosphere would soon be disrupted by the sounds of swords clanging in the distance. As the party approaches, they found themselves face to face with a elven prince and an orcish slave fighting one another. I'm sorry, I'm reading chat. Anyway, after the group took some time to figure out the backs and forths, they found out that this elvish prince was in fact sent to return this slave back to his servitude. And they quickly sided with the orc, running the prince off for the time being. The orc fled north towards what he called a safe haven. The party followed the orc for a while, only to find that he had taken them to a mass grave of other dead orcs, all who had been killed during their time of servitude, buried in a mass grave. While this bit of lore was being exchanged with the group, the elvish prince returned, this time with more guards in tow, and a fight broke out. The party was able to dispatch the elven guard and defend the orc, while the elvish prince did in fact retreat yet again. The day was won. Maya, requiring that due benefit was given to all those that had fallen, buried the elvish guard with full ritual rites. During this time, the orc departed and continued north to where he said was an island of free orcs. The party as a whole decided that they would venture towards the Elvish City and get answers for what is going on in the world. And that is where we find ourselves today on Fable of the Forsaken. With the party traveling back southward towards the Elvish City. Hot shot, Tim!
Oh, Tim!
Look, I can roll a nat
Yeah.
20 here, but I can't roll a nat 20 on Thursdays. It was a 1 on Thursday's game.
Man, I
Oh,
didn't
dear.
even get to use it.
I know. I didn't do anything stupid to make you have to use
I
it.
know, right? So,
But I'll take that pocket 20.
you take that pocket 20. Enjoy it. Can somebody give you the spark notes? Party met orc and an elf. They were fighting, found out that the orc was a slave, the elf is a slaver, and the party was like, fuck that shit, and sided with the orc and kicked the elf's ass. Then they went to some place, which was a mass grave of other orcs that had died during their servitude. The elves showed back up. They got their ass kicked again, and now the party is deciding to go to the Elvish City and I guess kick some more ass. That's Cliff Notes version. Oh, why are they rolling? So at the beginning of every episode, they test roll to make sure that they are getting that their rolls are going into the thing that we use, so the VTT. And if they roll a nat 20, they get a pocket 20 that they could use during the session. If they roll a nat 1, I get a pocket natural fail for them sometime during the session. That's what the test rolls are for. Heading south towards what you believe is the direction of the Elvish City.
I believe Drogon was already standing outside, kind of just keeping watch.
Well, we're all traveling, right?
Now we're traveling.
Yeah, hang on. I'm just gonna use this. I'm gonna use this scene. So bear with me as we quote unquote reuse assets.
Do we?
Oh yeah, you're chilling.
So there you go. You are traveling south now.
We're traveling south.
But remember, this is a reused asset, so it's not like you're going back to the beach. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's just for visualization. Theater of the mind.
How long do you think this is gonna take? How many days do you think we'll be in this world?
About as long as it takes.
My guess is 2.
It's not bad. I think it'll take about a week.
Not long.
So before we go any further, some introductions, if you will. So AP is playing Drogon, who is a
Mountain dwarf barbarian.
Mountain dwarf barbarian, and this is Pip, his companion monkey. So go ahead, AP, and say something.
Hello.
This person here is Percy, or Persephone. She is played by Mrs. Non-Clutch, Ashley.
Hello.
And she is a bard, yeah. This hunk of tiefling, smoldering tiefling, is Elias, and he is played by Tim, Static Sevenfold.
Hello.
And he is a gunslinger. And then we have Adnarin, who is a druid. Billford? What's the race?
Furbolg.
Furbolg.
Sorry, I forgot
Furbolg.
myself.
He is a Furbolg druid, and he is played by Grape. And then at the
Hello.
other end of the party, we have Maya, who is played by Joe Cool, who is not quite here yet.
Hello.
Oh, he is here. Hey, Joe.
I'm not at the table. I'm just traveling.
Ah, gotcha. He is playing a cleric. This is Whiff, the wizard of the party, and he's played by Slow-Mo21.
Hello, everybody.
And then this adorable mushroom person is Twiggy. This is my character, and he is a artificer alchemist. So that's everybody in the party. A little bit of introductions.
Yeah. An interesting group of peoples.
That is, in fact, true. It's a weird menagerie of people and races, but that's what happens when you get summoned from the far sides of the world to attempt to uncurse another alternate world. So, as the party is journeying south towards what they believe is the Elvish town, along the way, they are passed by a group of mercenaries.
We made great conversation.
Oh,
So where are we going again? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure we're going the right way. I hope so, anyway. Going to the town.
Elvish village, right?
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, does anybody know where this village is at?
Not a clue.
Jolly, am I able to see, like, because obviously they came in a decent sized group. Am I able to see, like, tracks on the ground where they might have walked through here?
The mercenary group physically passed your group. As you were walking, you were walking opposite directions.
Okay,
So
I meant the elves that came after us.
Oh, the elves. Go ahead and roll a investigation to see if you can find and or track footprints.
Okay, investigation. Ooh.
With a 14. While this is a fairly commonly traveled road, elves do not leave nearly as deep footprints as other creatures, as far as you are aware. So you are looking for light footprints in the dirt.
Okay. Guess I'm just gonna kind of like grunt and kind of like wave everybody in the direction that I'm walking. Just kind of keep walking down the road.
What did he say? I'm all the way back here.
Old man. Hey, just exactly how old are you?
Who are you calling old? I'm not old.
Well, how old are you?
Old enough. Old enough.
Old enough to do what?
Well, some magic. Let's see what we can do.
I can do little magic. Are you going
You ready?
me?
I don't like being wet, so let's see.
Whiff is gonna try and cast Blink to cross this little mini river, this moat, as you will.
Didn't work well for you last time.
Well, you know. What do you need me to roll, man?
Go ahead and roll your 20, and we'll see how your spell works.
Yeah.
Rogan's just walking by, kind of giving you the side eye, like.
Ribbity bobbity, sibbity bobbity, and here we go across the river.
Roll me a D100, Slow.
Oh no.
Beautiful. As you attempt to blink across the water, you find yourself 93 feet in the air, falling.
Hang on. Do I have some else?
In the same
Wow.
spot, or
Yep, straight
Did I
up.
blink? I just blinked straight in the air. Okay.
Straight
hang on
up,
one second.
93 feet.
Do I
Oh,
have a?
What the hell?
do
Hold on, I
Oh,
can.
no.
I think I can get him.
I don't. Okay, so
I'm so. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Jeez.
You screaming as Whiff is the best fucking scream.
It made my headphones do all kinds of weird things where it actually sounded like spatial audio.
Oh, man.
Should I
I
make?
don't know.
should I make
I don't know if I can do that one
check?
again.
That was awesome, though. I'm not going to lie.
Abby goes, "What the fuck?"
Should I make an athletics check to try? And
Go ahead, Drogon, and make a strength check as you attempt to catch the wizard as he's falling out of the air.
Hey, I got it. I got it.
Nice.
Drogon, like you had trained for your entire life, you catch Whiff perfectly. As for him not to take any damage or yourself.
Yeah. Well, that was quite a great catch. I'm not a big fan of heights either. Do you mind just carrying me to the other side? I need to just catch my bearings.
Yeah. Well, next time, why don't you just ask for help?
You know, just give me a moment.
Yeah, you can carry him over here. You can move him over here.
You see, just like that, I did what I needed to do.
Spell worked perfectly.
You're
Yeah.
funny.
Just the way we drew it up. I'm a little so really taken back there. Or take it
Don't
up.
like water, and we have an 8-foot furbog with us. Come on.
Where are the other two?
I don't know.
I tell you that one back there catches my eye. Stunning.
You talking about your monkey friend?
I'm sorry.
What?
The lady back
yes.
there. The one we
Nice.
came with?
Oh, I said that out loud.
You said what out loud?
Remind me to be quieter.
Well, what else do we have here? Excuse me, you're quite large.
Do you need help again crossing the road? Old man.
I don't know who you're calling old. I'm perfectly young.
Okay, small man.
Vertically challenged, if you will.
Vertically
That's
challenged.
adorable.
You should pick him up. Come on now.
16, yeah, you're much... Now, while it is not nearly as graceful as when you caught him, it does... you are able to carry him across the water. On the other side of this section of water, you see several mercenaries that are kind of congregated on the side of the road. It looks like that they're traveling north while you are traveling south.
Good morrow, gentlemen. Good morrow.
Player to players, we can ask them if this is the direction in the city.
Do you remember the name of it?
Give me 1 second, guys. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. I'll be right back. I surely don't remember eating that. Man. Okay, good. Good deal. Uh-huh.
Let me try something. And I asked him if I had permission to touch him, which he gave me the consent. And I cast a spell called Tongues on him, which I rolled an 18, so I said it was successful.
Fair enough.
We both agreed it was successful anyway. And so now for 1 hour, AP or Drogon can now understand any spoken or signed language that he hears or sees.
Okay, fair enough.
So now he can actually communicate with Pip for an hour, or anything for an hour.
So, you ready to communicate with me, Jelly?
Yeah, man, let's do this.
So,
Go ahead, talk to him. Talk to him.
What did you do?
Hey, Monkey Man. Pip. I'm sorry, that was your name, Pip. What color is my robe?
I believe the answer you're looking for is fuck you, old man.
Pip. I just heard you.
He definitely changed his shirt.
As you see Drogon with a big smile on his face. I can actually understand you, Pip.
What?
You can still hear me. I can hear you. I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Oh man.
Come here, give me some love.
Dude, Drogon, now that you understand me, you need to take a bath. Your armpits stink, my dude.
Well, I suppose, yes, I can understand that. You know,
Ooh.
next time we get
I'm a
the most
goddamn
rest.
monkey, and I clean myself 16 times a day. I can't tell you the last time I saw you touch soap.
Well, it's not the easiest thing to find around the.
Listen,
come
I'll
on,
get
Pip.
you
Come on,
soap.
Pip.
Don't worry
just gonna-
about the soap.
I don't know what the monkey's saying, but it is, I'm just going to stand over here by you two if you don't mind.
I mean, Pip, it can't be that bad. I mean,
He looks
as
even more out of
Drogon
his
lifts his
mind.
arm and sniffs a little bit.
I want you to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. It's right in the middle of the road, so you're gonna save, but it's gonna hit you.
He lifts his arm and sniffs it.
We're talking fresh cut onion is probably a better scent.
Okay, my friend, yes, all right. I kind of stink.
That's right. You ain't gonna get no bitches smelling like you just came out of the trash heap.
Hey, easy when you're saying that. The one is back there.
What? She can hear me too?
Sorry, I forgot to. I'm the only one that could hear, right, old man?
Yeah. What are we doing?
Question for Tongues. I read this.
Yeah.
And he has the ability to understand, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, as far as everybody else is concerned, Pip is still monkey talking.
Oh, 100%.
Okay. Now,
Yeah,
my question is Drogon responding in monkey, or is he speaking common? Because, like, is the party getting one half of this conversation?
100%. Yeah. So, because Drogon already said he could communicate, and they have, like, this telepathically, like, they just understand each other. So he doesn't, like, fully know, like, if that's 100% the meaning. So I was like, well, let me see what I can do. And now he can for an hour.
I'm just gonna shake my head and pull out the flask that Arden gave me and start drinking out of it.
Hey, is that
One-sided fucking
some
conversations, man. I don't know. I don't. Arden gave it to me.
Well, you don't know what you're drinking. You're just drinking out of a random flask.
Well, I don't think he'd try to kill me. Would you try to kill me?
Elias, give it to me. I can tell you what's in it.
Here, Twiggy.
Oh. 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 Good. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're safe to drink that.
The mushroom says I'm safe.
The mushroom. I don't think the mushroom's even real.
What?
Well, if you can see the mushroom and I
that.
can see the mushroom,
That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean.
that's
He's one of a kind. He's like manufactured.
Like I was built in a factory?
Maybe more by magic than a factory. Have you seen a factory?
I mean, no, not really.
And you said that you don't have anybody else, right? You don't like have a whole family?
Well, no, I was by myself when I woke up, so...
You just woke up.
Excuse me.
The mercenary, seeing all of this commotion, they've kind of slowed their trudge as they're eyeballing the group.
Pardon me, do you know what town is?
Are you addressing me, half man?
Oh, shit. Pardon me, good sir. It would be my honor if you could direct me to town for my lovely friends and I to get some rest.
I'm sorry. Who is your master?
Percy.
And
it's you.
I'm like, I'm trying to recall like the previous events. And I'm just gonna point to Percy.
That one! I don't. Sorry if I spoke out of turn.
Well, lady, does this half man speak for you?
Sure. He is older than I.
All right, but he says that you are his master, therefore you are the one who parlays for him.
Yes, isn't he adorable? I found him in a library.
Yes. And I'll like cuddle up on her leg.
He's so cute. Look at his old man. He's like a little puppy that can talk.
You have him well trained. Yes.
Thank you. I've tried very hard. I appreciate the notice.
Follow the road to the south here. Once you get to the fork in the road, you're gonna want to take the one to your... what is it, left or right? I don't... it's the one to the left. You're gonna take the road to your left, and that will take you to the Elvish town.
Much appreciated. Thank you very much, Mr.
They call me Hans.
Nice to meet you, Hans.
We are traveling, we're traveling this way in search of a escapee. You haven't come across any orcs or other ilk of that type, have you?
Just elven filth.
I'm pretty sure that one is dead. He got into a fight with the elves. We just kind of walked away. They're dead now.
So the prince has beat us to the prize yet again, boys. Well, if it's all the same to you, then I guess we should return back to the city as well.
Oh, are you gonna escort us?
My lady, it would be a grand privilege to escort such a fine woman of the realm.
Much appreciated. Please lead the way.
Men,
Please,
about
please.
face! We're returning home! As the mercenaries turn and begin their walk now to the south, you now have 5 mercenary escorts taking you to the Elven City.
Oh.
Sorry about that. I guess it worked out for the better.
As
I
you
can't
are
believe that just happened.
as you are traveling, I need you all to make a deception check.
Oh no.
What do you think of everyone here so far? I haven't asked you.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Oh, wait. It's not a natural one. It's not a natural one. It's not a natural one. Give me a second. I'm going to use my bountiful luck. When an ally I see within 30 feet of you rolls a 1 on a d20, for an attack roll. An ability check. Yes, and a saving throw. You can use your reaction to let the ally re-roll the die, and they must use it.
Okay. Okay.
But I cannot use my own natural. I cannot use my trait until my next turn. But it's not a natural one.
So I re-roll?
Let me roll mine first.
I rolled it.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead. So you re-roll, which is not a 1, so we're good.
That's better.
At least on that. I don't know what the
Nice.
number's good. I don't know if the numbers are good, but it's not a 1.
Hang on. Twiggy needs a deception too.
Yes, bountiful luck. I am a halfling with bountiful luck. You get a reroll, and you get a reroll.
I want you to know that Twiggy has a -1 in deception.
I gotta say, I also have a negative
wow.
1.
Okay, cool. Twiggy
I'm
did all right.
proficient in it, and I rolled in that one.
Yeah, no. Right?
You're proficient in it and rolled in now.
Yeah.
Joe
I have a
has a
+3.
+1. Okay.
Yeah, I had a +3.
I think mine's like a +6 on deception.
Jesus Christ. So as you are going along here, Percy, you are being addressed as the one who owns this lot, and Maya, the other elf in the party, is your traveling companion.
Okay.
So far, everybody has passed their deception checks against the mercenaries, and the mercenaries do believe that you are property of Percy. So going
So
forward
Maya
from
and I
there,
are pretending to be together at this point? Is that what I'm getting at? Because Percy would love to play into that.
traveling companion, as in like these are your slaves, and she's traveling with you and your slaves.
Yeah, she's like a friend, I would assume.
Yeah, more friend than like friend, you know?
Okay, this is pretty funny. Come on, my
Whiffle.
little pet.
Yeah, Whiff will be like right on her bed, like right on her, like right on the leg. Like you'll
Grabbing
protect-
onto me
you'll
like
protect
a
me. Yeah.
toddler.
Like, you'll protect me.
Just go ahead and shift you all over ever so slightly, as these mercenaries have now taken a escort flank around the group. So as you are traveling, one of the mercenaries will look to you, Percy.
Mhm.
This is a fine collection that you have here.
Thank you. Honestly, I just got lucky finding these ones, and they're so compatible. They work really well, and they were well trained before I had stumbled upon them. Of course, some of them needed some buffing around the edges, if you know what I mean. Ain't that right, Maya? They're a good bunch I have here.
Your tiefling there. Did he spend time in the army?
He does look quite experienced, doesn't he?
Indeed. You must have a lot of faith in your servants to allow them to carry such weaponry with them.
Well, they're here because I trust them with my life, and they trust me with theirs.
As should all good servants of the realm.
Exactly. I am here to protect them, and they know that. And they're here to serve me because they know me, and they want me as their leader. This is just how it came to be. I've been blessed. Really.
Indeed.
I must be that charming.
You are quite a sight. I would ask you, you were traveling to the Elven City. Are you planning on trading or selling? Because I'm fairly certain that the tiefling there could fetch you a high price. And I know the lady of the realm has been searching for one who could do some of her more, how do you say it, dirty work.
Certainly appreciate the offer, but unfortunately I am possessive of my items.
As are most. So, what brings you this far south?
Well, Maya has a lot better way of words than I do. She is quite an elegant woman.
Priest of the church, no doubt. As Maya will kind of not talking, but like just nodding in reverence and acceptance of the title that he is now believes that she is a priest of the church. I assume that you haven't had much trouble getting this far south from wherever it is you call home?
Not much, only that encounter with the prince for a short while. And now he said that he was so confident in his skills, which I'm sure that I should be confident in him as well. So we didn't even bother to stick by and watch the pitiful fight.
Ah, yes, the Lord Prince Valeth himself. Quite a spectacle to see him fight.
How does he fight? How strong is he?
Well, I have never seen anyone best him with bow before. And the one time, and you didn't hear this from me, that I seen somebody best him with a blade. Well, needless to say, we haven't seen him around the realm for a while.
Quite peculiar.
Indeed.
Tell me more about this city, because honestly, it will be new to us.
It's a place to get a drink.
Well, my lady, you know that servants are not allowed to partake of the public places, correct?
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. The property of the small one. Yes, whoops.
Go
He
ahead and
gets
give
overly
me a
excited.
re-roll on your deception.
Bountiful luck.
First he's gonna intervene, go over and slap him in the face.
Yes.
Better know your place. And then she's gonna wink at Drogon. And then walk back to her place.
He's like has his hand where she slapped, and like Pip is also touching it like, oh.
I think I'm in fucking love, my dude. She just bitch
While
slapped
she
the
walks
fuck out
away,
of
I'm
you.
just gonna like hand him the flask that I got from Arden.
What is it? What is in this?
You asked for a drink.
Oh, you beautiful man. She just goes back.
Give me a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage. Drogon begins to cough extensively, but he is able to keep the liquid down.
Jesus Christ!
I thought you said you wanted a drink.
Shit. I know it might have killed me when I drank. Shit. Okay.
It didn't kill me.
I kind of just snort like I'm snickering a little bit and shake my head.
Yes, my tiny one.
What will you have to do when we get there? I'm just curious.
Well, we'll decide when we get there. I have yet to see the city.
Okay, whatever you say, your gloriousness.
I love the way you address me, little old man.
Ah, yes, you'll love it. Mithralis is a beauty to be seen, perched upon the ocean. She is awe-inspiring.
Tell me, what is there to do for my little ones here?
Ah, well, as always, you could set them to work in the fields. For your more scholarly among them, there is the library if you require them to do any research.
Oh!
I know your favorite.
Yeah, I know. It kind of like, stands up just a little taller, kind of gives a little shoulder nudge.
Yes, we will make way to all of the favorite places. We might need to upgrade some of our gear. Would you happen to have places like that?
There's not much in the way of shops there. Now that I think about it, there might be a small place down by the cove. I believe it's some old ogre has a furnace down there or something. His master long since passed, but the ogre seems to maintain his respect, so the town seems to use him for their metal needs. He might have something that could bolster your equipment.
Oh, that's beautiful. Ogres are such strong creatures.
Indeed. This one is well past his prime, though, but he's still an ogre at heart. He's strong.
I like going to some sketchy places like that. It drives my passion.
Well, if you like sketchy places, there is the men's club, if you will, but they are always welcoming to new patrons.
Oh, I see. What can we do in this club?
Anything that your gold can afford.
Oh, that's quite some exciting news to hear. Hey, can you tell me about how the slaves are run in this town? I'm just curious to see if it's any different.
Well, in Mithralis, everyone answers to the Lord of Vandria, Velasas. And if you've come across her son, well, you already know of her beauty. Almost every single person in the town tithes to her one way or another, even us.
I see. Quite exciting.
Indeed. I assume that you are trying to seek some sort of counsel with the lady.
I mean, we may. She sounds like quite the beholder.
Indeed.
I would love to just set eyes on her.
The
She must be quite knowledgeable and skilled to be able to manage a city.
Oh, yes. Indeed, the matriarch protects us all, so...
Oh, dear. Well, did any of you have questions you would like to ask the mercenary? Yeah, some of them come up with quite funny dialogue, if you know what I mean.
Indeed. Well, your master has asked you if you have any speak, so speak.
This one wanted to ask earlier, but was a little quiet about it. Oh, how is it that we can make money in this city? What is the best way other than selling my beauties off?
Well, if you're looking for some sort of financial gain, especially with your tiefling there, I know of a few jobs that have been high priority, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. Where can I get a look at these?
Speak with the Lady Velasquez. The matriarch handles all of the goings and comings.
Molasses, you say?
Velasquez, I believe it is Velassis. Lord help me if I misspelt her name.
That is quite all right. I think I have the idea. Was there any other questions? Is there something you are looking forward to do in this new city? You can speak, I promise. I will not scold you.
I do have a question.
Hey, Joe, by the way, you are an elf. You are not part of her servitude. Just remember.
We are traveling companions, and you're helping me manage them.
Right. Yes, I just kind of been listening to the mercenaries. I do have a question for you all. Is there a nice place for us to take a bath or some sort, like to wash?
Well, the public wash house for your servants. If you need something more private, I'm sure that
Yeah.
arrangements can be made with the clergyman.
Yeah, I was speaking about more private, you know. You know, elves of us, our taste, we can't be seen with too much peasantry.
Indeed.
Hey,
And who's I guess high command of this city?
My lady, the matriarch of Lady Avandra Velasquez.
Uh-huh. Okay. And you work for her?
Can you repeat that, Joe?
And you work for her?
Indeed, we do.
And are you all servants? I know you're mercenaries, but are you mercenary servants?
Well, humans have a rather unique position, and we are not servants, but we do obey our elven overlords.
Okay. All right.
I'm not sure how it is done where you all come from, but that's how we manage here in the realm.
Oh, okay. No further questions.
player to players. The prince did get away, so if the mercenaries didn't see where he didn't pass by the prince and is still looking for him, where do you think he went?
Probably to go cry to his father.
Didn't think he had one because they've only talked about the queen.
Go cry to his mother.
Probably straight to his mommy dearest.
Right to the nipple.
But then right
to the nipple.
Didn't pass by the mercenaries.
Well, I mean, we really don't know what kind of magics he holds, so maybe he just misty stepped out of there. I don't know.
I don't know.
He's got to run away magic. He doesn't stand his ground.
Can you stay on the ground when you fight?
I've seen you cross rivers.
Yeah, aye.
I don't remember. What are we talking about?
The city. Did you
Master,
have
they're being mean to me.
You're quite all right. No need for tears. No need for tears.
How long until we get there?
Not long. I'm just down the path here to the right.
If I was to arm wrestle you, would you give me money?
All of your financial gains would be given to your master, as is proper decree.
As Papa decree, would you?
I would give you your earnings. Of course. Have I ever...
Oh, master, you don't need to do that. You spend it on us anyway.
You flatter me.
Master, without dilly-dally, can we keep on moving?
Oh, why, yes, come on.
After some time passes, you continue to follow the mercenaries. You find yourselves entering into a more densely wooded area. And over the course of a few minutes, this forest quickly becomes a thick bramble of vines and impassable labyrinth of leaves, sticks, and vines. Following the mercenaries is your only way to get into this area at this time.
Pip, stay on guard. Don't like this. It's too...
As you enter in, there becomes a small clearing right near the ocean. And you see this most magnanimous, almost treehouse style structure. The mercenaries continue up to some ruins and kind of leave you at the front gate, if you will.
Why, thank you very much for taking us all this way.
Of course, my lady, anytime you need of a service.
That was some pretty quick thinking, if I don't say so myself.
I am so glad everybody went along with that.
Greetings and welcome. How can we assist you?
Well, we are new to the town. These are my creatures here, all under my care. And I was just wondering if you could show us a way to maybe an inn that we could stay at.
Well, your servants will be required to stay in the ruins outside of the main tree, if you will. But you and your companion here are welcome to venture inside.
Oh, I see. You don't even let the servants in this area.
Not inside the grand tree, no. They will have to remain in the outskirts.
I see. Well, I will take them that way, and then we will return. Excuse us.
With a party your size, may I suggest, and he points down the path to the left and around, there's a rather large ruin that way that you might be able to house all of your servants in the time being.
But that is much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Of course. It is our duty to serve, as he puts his hand across his chest and gives you a very polite, low nod.
It's this area, right?
This area, yep.
Okay. Let's go over there. Let me see.
Pip, where are you, Pip?
I haven't pulled him yet.
That's okay.
He's hiding in your shirt.
Not with the way his armpits smell. There's Pip.
Beautiful.
Well, I suppose now's a good time. I'm going to try and get a little rest. And clean off my clothes.
I suppose I'm going to find the wash area. It has been a little while since I've taken a bath.
Drogon, I hope there's no hard feelings for when I slapped you. I was just trying to save our ruse.
It's fine.
I think he quite enjoyed it, to be honest.
Trust me when I say that's not the hard thing on him.
Okay.
What did Pip said? I can't understand him.
Okay.
Oh. Your monkey is quite adorable the way that he speaks.
Is she talking about me or is she talking about your monkey?
Let's hope she's not talking about that. Let's hope she's talking about you.
I know
You're not
she
talking
is.
about him, right?
As Pip begins playing with his mustache.
He even knows his mustache is so cute. Look at that. I could die.
I'm just telling you,
Good.
if I play my cards right, this monkey will be sleeping in her bed tonight.
Actually, might not be a bad idea. You can gather intel while you're in there.
Oh shit! Here I was trying to be a dirty old monkey. That's fucking brilliant. That I would.
As the spell wears off and Pip goes back to his normal monkeyish.
Okay. One second, Pip. So small man. As he looks at Whiff.
As my eyes are closed, my hat's tilted over my down below my eyes, just on the brim of my my nose.
Are you sleeping?
Yeah.
Old man. As he kind of kicks him a little bit.
What?
That thing you did to me, where I could understand Pip.
Whoa! I didn't do nothing to you.
You can do that again, correct?
I can do whatever you want. Just it'll cost you a little bit.
What did it cost me?
I'm just kidding. I just wanted to see your reaction.
Okay, Pip. I'm sure he could probably do whatever he did to me today, tomorrow. So gather all the intel and we'll talk tomorrow.
I mean, if you want to speak to him again, I could help you with that.
See, I don't have to do anything this time. Let's see what the cleric can do.
I mean, yeah, just bring your shoulder here. Are you here? Yes, you are.
You're touching me.
No.
Yes, and you should be able to understand your companion now.
And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my. Oh, can you hear me again? You looked at me like you can understand me.
I really would like to know what goes on inside your head sometimes.
Listen, I'm a simple creature. There's two things that I think about. I think about fucking, and I think about fucking gold.
I can understand. You don't think about me.
Listen, I love you, buddy. You and me, we're inseparable.
You would say that again.
I said we're inseparable. Do you need your ears checked too?
Okay. You ready to take your little field trip while I go and take a bath?
Dude, please. You ain't gonna be no bitches smelling like you smell, my dude. And I just want you to be happy.
You don't think I can get with the elf? Well, what is the church lady?
What about the elf?
As he kind of like
Listen,
jolts himself.
you see this elegant facial feature that I have here? Yours looks like a mop head.
It looks like a what?
A mop head.
I cast this on myself.
Why?
So
Why do you have to
comprehend
flame me?
languages does not work on animal speak
Why?
because
it
it is
says any
not
language that you hear or see signed.
correct. But he is not. It is not monkey. Speaking monkey is not a language. It's not the same with like speak with animal or something of that nature.
I cast tongues instead.
You cast it on yourself,
Yeah.
then it passes.
So, what were we saying?
As Drogon, you see that familiar goldish yellow hue as I cast, as you know the spell now because it's been cast on you twice. As I cast it on myself.
Yeah, Maya's gonna pick up on it too, depending on if I can pass my check. Jolly, do you think I noticed?
Do I gotta cast anything? Do I have to roll anything to counter it?
No.
It's pretty noticeable. It's not like a hiding effect.
It's not like you're
spell on me. Yeah, it's not like it's a trickery spell.
I would say that Maya is knowing the spell, also knows the somatic parts of it that you are glowing, so she knows what you're casting.
Yeah.
Can we talk about it later?
I mean, we could talk about whatever you want later. All I'm gonna do is I'm going with that elf girl. We're gonna go on the inside, and I'm gonna tell you all the stories about them sweet bounties in there. It's gonna be great.
Oh, okay, hold on a minute.
We'll talk later. Honey, that's a good one.
Wait, he can understand me too?
Oh, yes, I can, you young whippersnapper. That's a good one.
Oh, man, ever since I've seen your curly face, dude, find some fucking oils or something and saturate your beard in it. You are crispy.
Yes, it's been quite some time. Maybe Twiggy has something for me. That's quite a good. That's quite a good perception.
If Twiggy can make some fucking shampoo, that's what we need.
I was going to ask, does anyone have some... I don't know if they let the servants have any at the bathhouse.
I mean, I could always try. Let's try something a little different here.
Oh, God.
This is going to go great or it's going to go poorly. And both ways are awesome, so...
You're either going to smell better or you're going to smell worse. We're not sure which, but it's we're all here for the ride.
So, what is it that you're doing?
I am trying to cast a sensory effect to try to dull down the. We're in a tight space here to try and dull down the odor. So maybe like a floral. Maybe something more of his hometown if I know it. Like just to get rid of that odor, but to really freshen up the area. You know.
All right. Go ahead and give me your 20.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
While you are trying to conjure this spell, what happens is a small portal opens up in front of you.
Well, then, that's exactly what I wanted.
As you reach your hand into the portal, you feel a solid object on the inside of it, and you pull it back out of the portal as the portal snaps closed. You now have in your possession a aerosol can of deodorant.
Can I look at it? I recognize it at this point.
You have no idea what this thing is.
So,
this is like alien to you.
I'm gonna look at it intently.
Yeah, what the hell is this thing? I don't know what the hell
It says the word axe on it.
I've broken the dimensions?
Do I recognize the top as a push down?
I would say through your investigation, you might accidentally depress it, causing it to go off.
I am going to. I just hold it down. just hold it at Drogon. Just like the whole. And I start. Obviously, I can't get to his face. So like, I'm just hitting his waist down.
What is that? It smells.
Well, you wanted to smell better. I'm not sure if this is better.
That's soap. Is that a new form of soap?
I'm not sure what it is, but it smells better than you.
Okay. I'm going to find the bathhouse now.
Take this with you, and I throw it at him.
You can't go into the city. You'll get in trouble.
Didn't they say that there was an open bathhouse?
Servants can use the pool to the south.
I'm assuming this. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's what I originally thought. Okay. I'm gonna take. How do I use this thing?
Push the top and don't put it in your eyes.
Okay.
Please roll to see if you use it in your eyes.
Oh, we'll get there. Wait, hold on. Percy. Pip is going to stay with you tonight. He's going to be a little bit of an informant.
What do you mean?
Don't recommend it.
Oh, okay.
He'll be quiet. I swear. He's
Can it happen,
simply
man?
going to
Get
just try
between
and
me and
get some
this
information.
chance. Mm.
Hey, as long as you share your information with me too, Pip.
Listen,
Good
I've
share
got a
with
knife and I know
everyone.
how to use it, old man.
Pip, easy.
What?
What is he saying?
Right. Nothing. I'm gonna go to around this hole here. And just kind of.
Okay. Pip, please behave. For God's sake.
I won't do anything that you would do.
That scares me.
Now that you've made it to the Elven City, and you all have kind of settled into a little area here, obviously you're keeping the ruse of servants and owners and such. Percy and Maya, you are free to enter into the inner sanctum of this area.
Jolly, is this anything?
It's a trapdoor.
Okay, so I did walk over it not knowing, so I just want to.
Oh, Maya, would you like to go together?
Nah, I like to travel. I'm just kidding. Come on.
You got me there.
With a 13, as
It's
you open up this trapdoor, it leads down. There's a ladder that leads down into darkness.
I'm just gonna go in. I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm just gonna go in.
Elias may see it because he's kind of right there.
Whoop.
But I'm,
I think everybody should do an investigation, or not? No, perception.
I was gonna say, would I have noticed him going down?
Adrin, for sure, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Elias,
What about me?
Elias, I will give you the option to see it or not to see it.
I see it, but I'm just gonna shake my head.
Adrin, with a 15, you definitely could see it as well, as Whiff went down into this random trapdoor.
All right. Wait, how big is the trapdoor?
It's normal human size.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. So the 8-foot furbolg ain't gonna fit down it.
It's gonna be tight. I would say you could, but it's gonna be tight.
You know what? I'm gonna. Where is it? I apparently don't have that on this list.
enlarge reduce.
No. Here it is. I'm gonna go ahead and use my. I'm gonna go ahead and use my wild shape into. Where's my list here? I'm gonna wild shape into a spider, just a normal spider, tiny beast.
And I assume you're gonna descend down the trapdoor as well.
Yes, and then scuttle through the trapdoor.
Okay. Elias, now you have seen 2 of them go down the trapdoor.
Percy and
What did
Maya's
you
gone,
transform
right?
into?
I believe that they are on their way inside to the inner sanctum.
Right, so they will have stepped away.
Correct. Let's put them over here.
Did you see those 2, Twiggy?
I did. What do you think's down there? As Twiggy is literally playing
With like moss and dirt, and he's like kind of mushing it up together.
I don't know. I'm not down there.
I mean, do you think they're gonna be okay down there?
The wizard's questionable, but I think the other one's all right.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about the goat guy. He's
I
really
think he'll
big.
be okay. I think he's all right. I guess the better question is, do we go or do we wait for Drogon?
That's a good question. I don't know. Who do you think needs us more?
Well, I mean, we follow them. Drogon's gone.
Do you
He's
want
not
me...
gonna know where we went.
I got an idea. As
Twiggy takes a stick and he writes a message in the moss. And it says, "Went down hole behind wall."
what do you think about that?
Can he read?
Oh. I mean, he talks to a monkey. I mean, I would think that he's literate. Here, let me put an arrow. I put an arrow on the ground now. If nothing else, at least he can follow the arrow, right?
Well, if you're gonna do this, I guess I'll go with you.
Yay! Down the creepy hole we go!
Drogon finally taking his clothes off is gonna jump into this thing.
Drogon, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, while you jumped in, you cannot touch the bottom of this pool. So you are treading water.
Can I see through the water?
It is rather dark. I wouldn't call it murky, but it's not clear water.
Okay. So he's not even gonna bother. He's just gonna start scrubbing himself pretty hard, getting his hair, scratching it out. Like, apparently, I need to take a bath. Apparently, I smell like poop. That monkey get off me.
You there, man of the mountain.
He's still like, scratching his hair and, dipping it under the water and, scratching himself a little bit. Not paying any attention to it.
Oi! You there! Half man! Man of mountain! Servant!
Servant? Who's servant? Oh, yeah. How can I help you? As Drogon kind of pokes his head up, stands, a little bit straighter now.
What's up, brother?
God damn it!
That wasn't even me.
Fuck! Got me! Got me!
What's up, brother?
Tuesday.
Oh man, I love your perfectly timed soundboards. You know.
Oh shit.
What can I do for you?
I don't recognize you. Who do you call master?
Short little elf lady. Her name is Persephone.
Oh.
Percy. I'm sorry.
Are you new to town?
I'm new everywhere.
I know servants are not allowed to bathe inside the Grand Fortress, but did you pay the bathing tax before you entered the well?
Of course, Master did. Made sure to cover it for the rest of her servants as well.
Indeed. Very well.
Indeed.
Just trying to make sure we keep the safety of this place.
Yes, and Drogon's just gonna start sinking into the water and slowly, like, this man, shut the fuck up.
As he drums on about safety and security of the kingdom, you just get lower and lower in the water until you're blowing bubbles. Well, carry on. I'm sorry. I'm sure your master has much need of you.
I did not. She's my fucking monkey. What is this place? Can't even get a fucking drink. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Drogon's gonna climb his way out after feeling efficiently scrubbed, and he's gonna take this this little can thing. He never told me how to use it.
Go ahead and give me a performance check.
Is it?
With an 8.
Do I twist it?
I would say that you figure out how to use it, but you immediately spray directly at your face the first time, just like.
What is this thing? Oh, it's got a little hole there. He like quickly gets down to his knees and starts wiping water in his face, and it burns. What is this? Why does my breath smell fantastic?
Please. Do you spray some in your mouth on purpose?
A little bit, yes.
Go ahead and give me a survival at advantage. When you do that and it touches your tongue, you are immediately reminded of like the taste of tar and oil, and you can tell that whatever this stuff is in the can is highly flammable.
He's gonna he's gonna look back at the guard and make sure he's not looking, and take a little bit of the water and, gurgle it and spit it back in the tub or in the little pool.
Yeah, and when you do that, it has that like little bit of like oil on the water effect from what you've rinsed out of your mouth.
Evil contraption. And he's just gonna get angry and just start spraying it and rubbing it under his arms and on his back, and he's gonna put his hand down his pants real quick and put a little down there. Oh, Pip is happy now. He's gonna start getting the rest of his things together and
go ahead and roll me a 20. This is one of the better scents that Axe has. We're talking like straight up like some black ice or something,
Fancy. Well, time to get back, I guess.
Drogon, upon your return back to the ruins, you need to give me a perception check to see if you, one, obviously know everybody's gone, and two, to see if you see the message. I say with an 11, you notice that everyone's gone, and you might have stepped on the message at first, smearing the words, but the arrow is still there.
What was it? Oh, ground the hole.
Ground
the hole.
Ground butthole.
Ground the hole. What? Why didn't they just wait for me? Ground. Down the hole. What hole? As Drogon starts looking around, starts trying to like peel up the grass a little bit, you know, like. What hole? Behind, is it in here? Just starts looking around, kind of tapping his foot on the tiles. What the? Ah, screw it. Take a nap.
Because he sits on the arrow.
Maybe it'll come to me later.
Go ahead and give me a one more perception check as you sit down on the ground. Yeah, nope. It is lost to you.
Maybe by the time they get back, it might be morning. Whatever.
All right. Maya and Percy.
What?
As you enter
What?
into the Elven Tree City, it is elegant and beautiful, and there is a large kind of open intersanctum, and you have made your way into it.
Well, look what we stumbled into.
Is this the quarters for? Oh, this must be her. Who? Yeah, I'm just be quiet. Hello.
Greetings.
Thank you.
I am Lady Alvandra. Welcome to my city.
Thank you.
Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Very warm welcome.
Yes, nice to meet you, Lady Alvandra. How are you?
I am well. What has brought you to my city in the trees?
I don't know how you want to respond to that.
Why you close the door?
Well, as esteemed guest, I wouldn't want you to escape. Now, would I?
Close it.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah.
I guess he's not talking about us.
Sarah.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry, Sarah. Happy birthday.
I don't even know how to respond. Oh my god.
Wait, can you repeat that again? I'm sorry.
Why are we here?
Oh, well, see, Lady Alvandra, we were just passing by, and this place just looked beautiful. And I saw the elfin guards, and I knew that we were of kin. So, us and our servants, we had been traveling for a while. So we were hoping as if you guys would be so gracious to allow us to use your how do you say, your place of wash.
Of course, of course. Any travelers or guests in our halls, we will see that you are taken care of.
Thank you. We definitely appreciate that. And then also, like we're we're not too familiar with the area, so we were just kind of just trying to learn more about the lay of the land, if that.
Well, there's not much south of us any longer. White sand beaches and the such. To the north, the Grey Mountains stretch upward to the sky. The capital city rests in the valley between the gray and the blues.
And who are these handsome fellows that you have at your side?
Ah, well, this here is Captain Arval. He is my most trusted advisor, and this one here is my son, Prince Valeth.
Your son? Oh. Okay. Do you have any more siblings? I mean, any more children?
Unfortunately, I do not. One is quite enough.
Yeah, I do understand. Percy,
Yes.
didn't we get, wasn't there a elf that we passed by that was dueling some orc?
Yes,
Earlier?
indeed. Yes, indeed. We were passing by, and it looked like a young man was attempting to scold an orc.
And yes, it was a very treacherous battle, but it seems like the elf got the best of the orc.
I believe so.
He was hollering something about a servant. You guys happen to be missing
Slave.
a slave?
Indeed, we've had a great many escapes as of late.
Oh.
As owners of servants of the realm, I assume that you have also dealt with your fair share of runaways.
Well, we've had a few, but see, when they've ran, they had to, how do I say? They had to have dealt with the consequences.
Indeed. We've had so many as of recently that,
Why'd you do that?
Sorry about that.
It's okay, Valeth. I understand. When you see a woman like Percy, it's kind of suffocating. She's quite beautiful, isn't she?
It's not the lady that I am spying. This
Oh, is it my little companion?
Pet of yours.
His name is Pip. Isn't he a sight to behold? How adorable.
He is indeed adorable. But
Twist your mustache. You love it, Pip. He's been growing it out for quite some time.
perhaps you might have ventured across another group of strangers to this world not too long ago. Also, with in tow of a monkey in their party.
Oh, quite exciting. There's another group out there with the monkey. Pip hasn't seen his kind in I don't know how long. I'm sure he would be excited.
Hmm. A rare coincidence for two such mustachioed monkeys to be partied with a group of strangers, no?
Well, quite a coincidence, but are monkeys really hard to find in this area? Because not where I am from.
Oh shit, that's the wrong roll. I'm sorry.
And where are you from?
We come from a small island.
Does this island have a name?
I was just going for deception, sorry. It is called the Cherry Island, because cherry trees are the prominent nature.
I have traveled a great many miles. I've seen a great many things, but I have not been everywhere. Lyrandar, do you know of such cherry tree infested islands? There are a great many islands, and there are a great many cherry trees. Indeed they are. Indeed they are. It was earlier this day that I was beset upon a group of strangers, as I was in confrontation with our runaway orc. And that party in particular had a few stunning beauties as well as a mustachioed monkey.
You flatter me. I start blushing.
Question for the DM.
Yeah.
Has he looked me in my eyes yet?
No.
All right, perfect. Thank you. I'm going to use it for altered eyes.
For altered eyes, you alter the appearance of your eyes for 1 minute. Okay, how do you make your eyes appear?
They're going to appear. How do I say it? I want them to appear in a way that is very unfamiliar to him. Because apparently, if he looked and observed us earlier, or observed the group with few stunning women, then he would not recognize me. See what I'm saying?
I would have to say that it is not his eyes he remembers about you two.
Oh my god.
Do an insight check of his body language.
All right, let's see. Insight. My rolls are shit.
Percy,
every last one of them.
You can tell that he is not buying this bit, but he has not yet caught you in a lie that he can prove yet. Nor is he 100% sure that you are who he thinks you are. He is definitely fishing at this point.
So, might I ask, Mr. Valeth, when is the last time that you actually went traveling and saw this group?
It was but this morning.
This morning? On whereabouts?
It would have been on the northern road, near the river. And then I set upon him again yet. And then I set upon him yet again, even further to the north.
Even further to the north. And were you? I guess I'm just trying to understand. What did how many people was in the group?
5, maybe 6. Not all of them confronted me and my associates. Nevertheless, I was forced to retreat and have lost my prey yet again.
And remind me, you were searching of who?
Was an orc, a former servant of our house. Escaped during the night. Do
Oh.
you, by chance, have servants of your own?
Yes, I mean we have what, a few servants, yes.
Indeed. No doubt orcs amongst them?
No.
Ah.
You
No,
know,
of course.
I don't actually know what species one of them is. They just
Yeah,
look so interesting that we decided to keep them.
Yeah, I mean, I like to get into politics sometimes, but I mean, a servant is a servant, and a servant is just as good as any other, no matter the race, as long as they work hard.
Ah, yes, but orcs are particularly good at strenuous physical activities, for their bodies can endure. The halflings of this world also have a stout back, good for craftings.
Mm-hmm.
But yet there are still others with sharper, strong minds.
But do you not see me, like my physical? Do you not see my physical attributes and how fit my body is? I mean, although I have servants, we have servants. Some things a woman just has to do for herself.
My mother would agree with that.
Your mother would not agree with that.
Very well.
So, do you guys have any? Oh, excuse me. It's just been so long of a day. I mean, you guys have any private washrooms and some place that we can lie down for the night?
Of course we do. Captain Aravel here would gladly take you to your quarters. As he stands up and snaps at attention, I would be glad to escort you to private rooms.
I am quite and very thankful for your generosity.
Yes, thank you. Lady Alondra, I just have one more thing to ask you.
Go ahead.
Would it be okay if we had breakfast with you in the morning?
Indeed. I would love to hear some more about your Cherry Island.
Yes, and I would love to hear more about your prior history.
Indeed. I wait for you in the morning.
I bid you a farewell and good night.
Percy will bow before leaving. Come along, Pip. Right along with me.
Pip will squeak.
Percy, as you are the last one out of the room, I want you to go ahead and give me a perception check.
Shoot. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I was just trying to find the thing.
As you leave the room, you can see Valeth whisper to his mother, but you are unable to hear what it was said.
Okay.
After some time, the captain has led you through this area, and he has taken you down below one of the larger trees. And as you descend, the natural wood of the structure has given way to more of stone and rock as you descend deeper and deeper into this tree, following Captain Aravel. Before too much longer, he stops just outside of a door. Your rooms, my lady.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
As he opens the large wooden door and you enter in, it is quickly apparent that this is a dungeon.
Jesus. I'm gonna turn around. Where did you say that washroom was?
Oh, it's right inside that room there. Sorry for the architecture of this place, but we have not yet renovated.
Have not yet renovated.
As the captain kind of moves you towards this door, the bars on the door open up with a type of magical presence. And as you step in to this area, you see Twiggy, Whiff, Adrin, and Elias.
Great.
Oh my god, bro.
Master, you're here.
Captain Arvel, what is this?
I just wanted you reunited with your servants. As he pushes the both of you into the room, and those bars start to grow back and twist and intersect yet again.
Oh, can I try to get through there? Never mind.
Would it be acrobatics or would it be athletics?
For
Trying to get past.
you've been shoved into this room by him. So you are inside,
there
and
is none.
immediately the bars have started to close behind you.
Okay.
I hope you will enjoy our hospitalities for those who are traitors to the realm.
What exactly did we do?
Your servants have made a very grievous error by entering into the intersanctums of the Tree City through a passageway we were not familiar with. And until we can discern who and what you all are, you will remain in my custody.
So you said, say that one more time. I didn't quite understand what you were saying. There was a passage.
Yes, there was a unknown passageway into the intersanctum that your servants were using.
We're using. No way. That couldn't be. I mean, we all were in the same spot when we got into town. So I don't understand how they could have been in the intersection when we left them.
Well, on investigation, we'll see what we come up with. In the meantime, you will be detained with them in this cell under my care. So please cooperate to the best of your abilities, and we will try to make this as painless as possible.
You know, royalty should not be in the cell. But
Royalty
I do
has
understand.
no mattering in treasonous activities.
Treason, you say? Okay. Well, thank you. Very well.
And with that, Captain Aravel will walk away from the cell door.
Immediately, Maya is going to hold up both of her fingers up in the air and take one and put it to her lip to tell everyone to be quiet. Because she is thinking that she cannot trust anything outside of these walls. So then she casts this. Hold on. Sorry. Just cast silence.
Maya, as you attempt to conjure your silence, you find that the spell is fizzled out as purple runes around the room light up to counterspell it.
And so now she takes her hands and she points her fingers to her eyes, points at everyone else, and then points at the runes that lit up in hopes that she can warn everyone to be careful of what they say.
Whiff is 100% sleeping at this point.
Yeah, Pip is playing with his beard.
Well.
I see that your trip to the inner sanctum ended up quite like ours.
Did you even get into the inner city?
Well, you see, Whiff found a hatch, out by the ruins where we were in, and when he opened the hatch, he was like, "Oh, I wonder what's down here." So he went down the ladder. Well, then Andorin was like, "Hey, I saw Whiff go down the ladder," so he got on the ladder, but he was too big to get down. I mean, look at him. He's like massive. He's like, I don't know, 18 foot tall. Anyway, he turned himself into an itsy bitsy spider, and he was like, went down the well. And then after that, I was like, "Elias, did you see those two go down the well?" And Elias was like, "Yeah, I saw him go down the well." And I was like, "Should we go after him?" And he was like, "I don't know. What are we gonna do about Drogon?" And I was like, "Oh, I'll leave him a message." So I wrote on the ground and with an arrow and stuff that we went down the well. And then me and Elias, we came down after Whiff and Andrin. And by that time, the guards were already arresting Whiff and Andrin. So we just, well, unfortunately, we ended up here.
Did you notice anything about how to get out of here? Maybe?
I mean, all of these rocks and everything around here seem to be warded against magics. Whiff tried to do some things earlier about blinking and whatnot, and it didn't work. I think he knocked himself unconscious or something. And they took Elias's
Oh,
gun.
Brussels sprouts. And some cauliflower bites with a side helping of mashed potato.
And at first, they didn't mess with me because I guess they thought I was just a mushroom or something because I was standing really still. And then Andrin yelled out at me, and then I was like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" And then they were like, "Oh, fuck, a talking mushroom." So I'm in here now too.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I should really learn to keep my mouth shut, but I just can't help it when people talk to me. It's rude not to talk to them. You know what I mean?
I see that you have a mouth. Of course you can speak.
So, what are we gonna do?
We
Well,
can look for a way out or wait till morning.
I say we wait till morning.
Axe body spray. What happened?
Well, that's all fine and dandy. I don't know if we're gonna get out of here anyway, but what about Drogon? Well, I left him a message about right where to come down, and if he comes down here too, he's gonna be locked away.
Oh, that buffoon, he won't find it.
Are you sure? I'd hate for him to get locked up too.
Pip, get out of my bed, Pip.
Well,
Pip is gonna
could
squeak
we,
a little bit and
Yeah.
we-
up a little bit.
could we possibly throw Pep up to the hatch?
I mean,
It's in the inner
Pip is
city.
giving like a thumbs up, like a
Is Pip
Just
small
shaking.
enough to get out of the bars?
Yeah, try.
It seems that we're in some kind of jail cell.
I don't know. What should I do with Pip?
Eh.
well, he has his own character sheet, so give him an athletics.
Here, stand on my shoulder.
No, so his character sheet doesn't have like all that on it.
He's got acrobatics, sleight of hand, stealth, dark. Yeah, just give him an acrobatics.
Okay.
Ooh.
Mm.
Can I give him guidance?
Yeah, go ahead and give him guidance.
Wait, would it work in here?
You're right. Probably not,
Okay.
because the walls are warded. So
All right, Pip's gonna back up a little bit here. We're going through Pip is going through the front door where like Percy and Maya are, right?
I
Trying
mean,
to.
he can try through whatever hole you might find.
All right. Pip is going to get a running head start this time. And just throw himself at it.
As he throws himself at the gate, he dives through the first part, and his little monkey butt gets stuck for the fraction of a second. He's squirming and squirming and squirming, and then boom, pops out the other side.
He squeaks a little bit and then he gives a
Great
thumb
job,
he
Pip.
gives a thumbs up.
Hey, the monkey made it outside,
then-
guys.
He gives a thumbs up and he does a little spin to show you that he's okay.
Twiggy,
Yeah.
will you zip it?
Oh, sorry.
And Pip is off. He's going to try and find Drogon.
Whiff, quit moving. I can't see him.
I'm sorry. I just hang on.
That's me trying to sturdy myself.
With that, you try to step up on a plank of wood to get a little boost, and the wood snaps, and you both fall to the floor.
Yeah.
Ow!
You're telling me I could have broke a hip?
I thought only old people broke hips.
I'm not old. I'm advanced.
Oh my god, I'm advanced. That is top tier. That is a top tier comeback to you're old. No, I'm not. I'm advanced.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna lift Twiggy up to the
He's just
window
gonna
up
place
there.
him. He doesn't even lift him. He's just gonna place him there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is perfect. Thank you.
Show off.
I don't see where he went.
Just kind of grumble, shake my head, and go back and sit in the corner.
As far as your investigation goes, with it just looks like a pile of scrap woods, pallets, and such that have been stacked up in here.
I thought we were convincing enough, Maya.
Yes. I guess it's my fault. Curiosity killed the tortoise, I suppose.
You must be very advanced. I haven't heard that one
Wise.
before.
Wise beyond my years, young lady. You'll be surprised.
Really? How old are you?
Now. A wizard must never tell his age.
Why?
It's bad luck.
According to the
Why?
front page of his book, he was born about 400 years ago.
Book?
The one that he's
Let me
carrying, that he writes all of his scribbles in.
Oh.
Where'd you get my book?
Wow,
Give it back.
I was just looking at it. I didn't know your name was Ganix.
No, that's not. My name is Odin. I already told you. I'm Odin.
Well, I thought maybe you were just fibbing to the rest of the group.
No, as I'm now, I'm like, hang on. Now I'm just jumping. Give it back. Give it back.
Well, here. Is Twiggy
Is holding it up by his two fingers above you, kind of wiggling it back and forth. Here, and he drops it.
Here, spellbook.
When you say that, it hits you square on the forehead. Boink.
Oh, thank you. As I put it back in my little duffel.
Anyway, what's it like being 400-year-old Ganix?
Ganix is my predecessor. He is the one who taught me the ways of magic.
So, you stole his
I thought-
book?
No.
I
This
thought
is
magic
my...
was innate within you.
I have innate magic, but I needed some time to quell it and nurture it. Very advanced. Leave me alone. If only Ganix would hear now, I'm sure he would definitely know how to get out. That was a wizard who knew everything.
Amelia,
This one time he told me how he fought many dragons with his party. Saved the world once.
Quite interesting.
Yes, there were quite a few travelers. I think he mentioned some names. There was a Kenpachi. There was a sloth.
so he
there
was
was
slow?
an Eklund. That's a sloth. He said was a brute that was not the smartest. May not even remember most of the story they were on.
So he was big, like Andrin?
Yes, of course.
I
What?
wonder who you're referring to.
And then there was this Durbani fella. He said he always would have a tiff with, but who knows? You know, Wizard's got to keep his secrets every now and then.
Is that why he wrote everything down in his little journal book?
Yes, and now it's mine.
So you
For
did
me
steal
to add
it.
to it. No, he gave it to me for my adventure. And I can do this. I snap my fingers, and the wizardly quill will start, scribbling as I think, basically.
As
you snap your fingers for the quill, you see the quill pop up, turn to a normal feather, and fall to the floor as the counterspell wards in this room have activated again.
I can't even write in my journal? Can I counterspell the counterspell?
You can certainly try.
Go ahead, room. Make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
As you attempt your counterspell flashes in your hand and fizzles out immediately as the wards brighten even stronger.
I wonder if I could overload it. Let's try again.
This time, as you counterspell, the wards glow almost with a neon pink color, and your counterspell is growing in your hand. But just as you think it might be able to cast, this electric lightning zaps you.
As he's just like standing there shaking.
I almost had it that time, I swear it.
was that you making the mess up with the lightning, or was that them zapping you? Jesus Christ.
The hell was that?
That was my daughter. But then my voice changer was on, and it it hurt so bad in my ear.
I thought we had a freaking monster coming out of nowhere.
Oh my gosh.
That's enough. We can try and figure this out by talking our way out of it if we can.
Hey.
No. One more
everybody.
try. I know. No, okay.
Somebody's coming.
As long as Twiggy does not do the speaking for us.
Twiggy, while he is standing in the window, watches as somebody is approaching. Hello.
Well, hi, my dear. Aren't you a sight to behold?
I indeed.
Are you the ones that came in from the passage?
Yes.
So you know the way out?
This group does. We were thrown into the cell by, well, the lady of the city.
No, we don't know anything. You be quiet.
I'm sorry. Do your servants often talk back to you?
This is just a senile old man. Nothing to really bet your eye at.
Yeah, I can bet my eye at you.
I'm sorry. I don't understand what you mean.
As Orange just got googly eyes.
He's just an old man. Don't you worry about him.
Are you here to free more of us?
Well,
Can you get us out of this cell?
Can you get me out of the city?
Sweetheart, you get
I
us out of this
asked
cell,
first.
I'll get you anyway.
Maya's just gonna walk away because I don't think that she should be listening to this conversation.
I asked first. Can you open this door?
And I asked, can you get me out of the city?
You, yes.
How do I know I could trust you?
You don't, but we're your best shot.
Can you get me to the north?
To the city. To the freed slave area?
I've heard rumors of an island in the north where free orcs have made a place for themselves.
We helped one other.
Gothak. You help Gothak?
Not good with names.
Grakthar.
Yeah?
So he made it?
Well, I don't know if he made it. But he headed north after he left us.
Okay. Okay. I'll help you. But we have to move quickly. As Ragna lays down a small roll of cloth on the floor, and she unrolls it, there's a few bits of magical components on it. As she begins to mix this into a small pouch. Here, take this. Rub it on the runes in the room.
Percy will grab it, and she'll start doing as she said.
As
I don't
Percy,
know where it is, but
as Percy goes around rubbing the walls, Whiff, I need you to conjure some magic so that the glyphs can be seen. I'll go with the counterspell again.
Unless you need something bigger, in which case I can certainly do that.
No. The counterspell's fine. Here we go. No. Whiff. Give me a d20 roll.
I can do that, certainly. How's about a nice round 1-5?
Whiff, as you are conjuring your counterspell, you somehow conjure a ball of lightning for your counterspell as it begins to zap out to the other runes in the room. And one by one, the runes fall. And as they do, the gate opens as it retracts its bars into the concrete wall.
I told you I only needed one more try.
nice job, Whiff.
You
You
could have
did
done
great.
that the whole time. Why are we still here?
Let's go.
As you
Elias,
all
do you
make,
want to open the bars?
as you make your way out the open bars and back down the passageways, you come back up to the hatch in the forest and you begin to climb. Who wants to be first up the ladder?
I'll do it.
With
I started this. Why not I end it?
As you hear Drogon just snoring away.
Me next.
Okay.
I'll go next.
Just gonna like holler down the hole. See, Twiggy, I told you he couldn't read.
In that case, Twiggy will be right here.
Well,
Maya's
a
just
good
gonna motion to them
hero.
to tell them. Maya's just gonna motion to tell them to be quiet. You don't know
Pip is
who's
gonna
around.
Pip is gonna literally just jump straight on the Drogon from the top of the
From the top rope. Yeah, boom! As he gives the people
watch out,
elbow.
watch out.
Quiet.
I'm just gonna cast that because
Go
I'm
back.
just gonna cast that. That way, preemptively, just in case anybody starts to get loud, no one else can hear it.
Oh, you're back. Where'd you go?
Wake up, Damien! Wake up!
Wake up, Drogon! Wake up! This monkey
Alright.
top ropes him.
Everyone is
you got-
back. Did you not
Well,
make it
seven-
into the inner city?
What are you
Wait,
talking
wait.
about? We never left. We've been here the whole time.
Before you guys get carried away, I casted silence so no one can hear us outside of a 20-foot radius. I think we need to be discreet in moving, since they are anticipating us to be in the cell. We need
Elias,
to come up with a.
in a cell.
Elias, give me a investigation check to see if you acquired your gun on the way out.
What kind of bullcrap is that?
Hey, you're the one with the weapon.
Yes, I'm just a feeble old man with a walking stick.
My perception was to see if I could smell the difference.
Oh, even with a 5, it's night and day difference.
It's quite
You said
pleasant here.
investigation?
Yeah, an investigation to see if you found and grabbed your gun.
What do you mean you guys were in a cell?
You got your gun, but it has no ammunition in it.
Okay.
What's that? And who's that?
As Drogon points to Ragnar.
No, that's my girlfriend. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
What?
She will give you the nastiest, like, gross, like, ugh.
That's a friend of the
Twiggy's
other
got a better
fella.
chance.
Listen, we all got thrown in jail. They were found in the city. They got thrown in jail. They think that we are connected to them, so we got thrown in jail. We escaped because of Ragnar right there. So now we need a way to get out of this city.
Excuse me, it was my magic that got us out of there. Credit where credit is due, at least. But we should hurry
Credit
up.
where
They're probably on
credit
their
is
way here.
due. I watched you try and fail twice.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna-
the
I'm
third
gonna
time,
recheck.
if you don't fail once, you try again, and if you try again twice, you try again the third time, and
You
that's when it
guys,
works.
We are wasting so much time.
We need to leave immediately.
Your time.
Where did she say the nearest city was? To the the south?
Northwest.
Should we just
Drogon will get up and he'll immediately, like, excuse me.
I will be your guide today. Forget about the old man.
But
What did you say your name was again?
It's Ragnar.
Oh, what a pretty name.
Okay, enough of this. You, sir, you just yelled at us for taking so much time. We gotta.
I'm gonna reach over and kind of bonk him on the head with the quarterstaff.
Let's head to where the orcs say that their savior site is.
And, all right, follow me. Excuse me, this way, right?
No, no. We can't let the elves see us, Drogon.
We could just kill them.
We don't want to incite.
Only you had a wizard who could cast spells, but you knocked him out.